Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Pore Perfecting Face Primer. Brooke's got a completely cleansed skin. There's no moisturiser because we don't want to build up oils in the skin that will move the makeup later on. What we're looking for is a makeup that's going to last for hours and hours. And what this is going to do is create a beautiful matte canvas that will help the makeup to adhere and hold throughout the day. It's got little microparticles of clay, and what they'll do is absorb any excess oil. So we're just going to work that down the T-zone. So I'm just going to use the retexturizing face primer around the outer edges because Brooke's a little bit combination skin. So once you've done that, you can move on to the foundation. So I'm just working down the centre of the face with the liquid mineral powder foundation. This is beautiful, it gives a lovely cashmere finish. So after we've done the foundation, I'm just applying some of the Photo Touch concealer. Just work under the eyes to reduce any shadows. Just apply it, let it warm into the skin. So it's warmed up a little. And what we're going to do is just gently press that into the skin, don't rub. Now to set all of this, we're going to use the mineral powder foundation, and I'm just going to be using the nude today. Just take some up in the brush, shake off the excess, and work down the centre of the face. The great thing about this product is that it actually has a bit of opacity, so your bride can take the product with her on the day just for any touch-ups. I'm going to use warm tones on Brooke today, so we're using the Eles blush in Adobe. It's a lovely natural shade. It's a buildable kind of coverage. So you can see it's a nice natural shade. And we're just going to blend that into the apples of the cheeks. A lot of people tell you to smile when you're putting your blusher on, but smile for me, Brooke. And they tell you to put it on the apples of the cheeks. So imagine if you've put it all on the apple here and then stop smiling and see how the face drops. So what happens is your blush ends up coming way down here. So you better not to smile, you better to actually just pick the top part of those apples and blend it in very, very softly and gently. You can always come back and add more. Okay, so next I'm going to do the eyes, the eyeshadow, and we're going to be using the Naked Squad in Eles. This has got 4 beautiful shades, a lovely soft shimmery effect, but not too shimmery, so it's not going to reflect back. But what I'm trying to do is just redevelop some contour. So it's a very traditional 4-step makeup. We'll start with the peach in the lower right-hand corner. And all we need to do is dust this across the lids. Oh, that's a beautiful colour. So that just gives a little bit of definition. You can see it's really making Brooke's eye colour pop. Then we're going to take a contour brush and we're going to use the deeper coppery shade, which is this one here, the top right. And we're just going to press this into the crease area, or the socket line. And you'll see this isn't a dark colour, it's a lovely warm colour, but what it's going to do is just give that eye a little bit more dimension and shape. keep working it back and forth. When you've got your basic shape, then go in with a fluffy brush and just blend it. Make sure it's blended really well. You don't want any harsh lines. What you'll find is some people don't have a very defined socket line here. What you need to do, so their eyes might be quite hooded. Just open your eyes. What you need to do is just make sure when the eyes are open that socket line is visible. So anyone with hooded eyes just needs to apply this with their eyes open. We're now going to go in with this lovely mid-tone colour here in the top left. It's kind of like a lovely minky cappuccino colour, and just go over to soften that work that we've just done. We're going to go back to that palette at the very end, and we're going to use the lighter shade just to give a little bit more dimension. But now what I'm going to do is just take the eyeliner. We're going to line the eyes with the powder liner in chocolate. What you need to do with the eyeliner is work this very, very well into the lashes. So what you do is lift the lid, use a little back and forward, squiggly movements, and work it right into the lashes, because you want to give the illusion of very thick, lush lashes. Don't worry if it's a little bit messy. Then we're going to go over with that beautiful copper shade in the Naked's palette, and we're just going to press that into that eyeliner. Just to soften it, but it will also help it stay put, because whenever you use a cream and a powder together, it kind of waterproofs it. Underneath, I'm going to take a little more of the copper, but I find this classic look a lot softer, and it photographs beautifully. This creates a shadow as opposed to a harsh line. We're going to go back and do some more eyeshadow and eyeliner later, but for now what we're going to do is just curl the lashes, so just look down. Makes a huge difference. Brooke's got quite curly lashes, but some people have very straight lashes, and this really opens the eye up. We're going to go in with some mascara. Make sure you really work that into the lower lashes. Okay, so now we're going to pop some eyelash flares just in the corner. So you just pop a little bit of the glue that comes in the packet on your hand here like this. So you just take with tweezers the lash, just close your eyes, and all you do is rest it on your eyelash. They just look so pretty. So I'm just going to use 4 here in the outer corner. Okay. You can see, when I've got mascara on there, you'll see it just actually gives you a little bit more lift in the outer corner. Okay, so while they're drying, I'm just going to shape the brows. what you want to do is just brush your brows down. And I always work on this arc in soft feathery strokes, just to give it a little bit of arc in this outer corner and help to define. Just remember to use light feathery strokes. And not too much in here, because otherwise you get this tadpole kind of look in the centre and it's so unnatural. Just focus on the arc and the outer corners. Now you can see the glue on this is still drying. So what I'll do is I'll finish the eyeshadow while that's drying. And we're just going to take our quad again. And this lovely light highlighting colour here. Just work that, because this, not only does this help defining on the brow, it just gives a little bit more dimension to the eyeshadow. Take a little bit here in the inner corner. Just pat this on. Now the white's almost disappeared, so what you do is you go back with your mascara and coat those flares. See, it just gives a lovely lift in the outer corner. So the next thing I'm going to do is just define Brooke's lips. What I like to do is create a pencil outline and fill it in. This will give you a lovely stain that will last under the lipstick for the day. So over the top I'm going to be using the Alice Michael Bonbon. This is a beautiful opalescent shade, so it will lighten up quite a bit. And then finish with a little bit of gloss. Normally gloss will make your lipstick come off, but because you've done a base of the lip pencil and 2 layers of the lipstick, nice and thin, the gloss will just give you a little bit of a sheen. Just work it into the centre of the lips, and it should still last a long time. And this is the Eles Super Gloss in Nectar. And that's the finished look. How's it feel? Great. I hope you like it.